The book of Matthew, chapter 25, sets the stage for all of us as believers when Jesus says, I was hungry or I was thirsty and you provided for me. People said, when did we provide for you? And he said, when you've done it to one of the least of these, you've done it unto me. We're so excited, today's friends and neighbors, to introduce you to Helping Hands Ministry, a ministry that's making such a huge difference for those who have great need, taking care of the homeless. I'm with Rick, and I'm with Bob, and of course Kelly from Unity Catholic Federal Credit Union. We want to tell you more about the ministry because it's so beautiful. I know it's going to touch your heart. So gentlemen, thank you. And Bob, if you would just tell us, Helping Hands, you guys are about ready to take this van and hit the road and serve some people. What do you do?
Wednesday night, every Wednesday, not missed a Wednesday in 12 years. Rick and myself have been devoted to serving the less of their brethren, bringing food, clothing, love, peace, understanding, and just compassion, and what Christ wants to do for us every day.
And Rick, I know, and what I really love about the ministry is you go right to the people wherever they are, whatever condition they're in, whatever they're using as a temporary tent or home, you make sure that you go to them.
Absolutely. We serve the unsheltered family that we have out on the streets, under the bridges, by the railroad tracks, in the woods, along the marginal. We seek them out, and NEOC, Northeast Ohio Coalition for the Homeless, helps us find them.
Yeah.
And then we, like Bob says, we give them whatever they need, just like our needs are met at home.
I don't sense at all that they feel any judgment or condemnation because they find themselves in that homeless situation, but I think they meet Jesus.
Absolutely. If we don't introduce them to Jesus Christ, or if we're not Christ for them, Deacon Joe taught us, look for Christ in the homeless. And ever since we went on a mission trip in 2009, Bob and I and all the night riders look for Christ in the homeless. Absolutely.
I don't sense at all that they feel any judgment or condemnation because they find themselves in that homeless situation, but I think they meet Jesus.
Absolutely. If we don't introduce them to Jesus Christ, or if we're not Christ for them, Deacon Joe taught us, look for Christ in the homeless. And ever since we went on a mission trip in 2009, Bob and I and all the night riders look for Christ in the homeless. Absolutely.
You're going to have to tell the story about the one shoe.
The one
Tell
shoe.
me about the one shoe.
Okay, so I'd say 10 years ago, we had one, we're driving around, prospecting, going to serve some of the people, and we're looking through the stuff we have in the truck, and there's a one shoe, size 11, left foot. So we're right, like, oh, we got one shoe in there, what do we do with that? So we take a turn, and there's a guy in a wheelchair, and he's sitting here waving his down. He knows our truck is to serve them. And we jump out of the truck and see his shoes worn out. I go, hey, it looks like you need another you need shoes. He goes, no, I need a shoe. And I looked at it and I go, like, what size do you wear? He goes, 11. And it was his left foot. And don't you know what shoe was on the truck? It was an 11 left foot. And it was actually the shoe that the gentleman needed. 1 foot, one shoe.
Isn't that great?
God has provided in detail.
Unity prides itself on, helping people get where they want to go. And that doesn't stop when they're only in the office. We want to be able to impact the community on a deeper level, to know that, Jesus is there for them. In so many ways.
Yes. Well, I know there's a lot of people that are waiting for a hot meal, so we're going to let you guys hit the road. But first, we'd like to present
Oh, my
a check
goodness.
of $500.
Wow.
Thank you.
Just to support your work in the ministry.
Absolutely.
Tremendous. Thank you.
Hey, if nothing else, it's gas money, right? I mean, today.
No, I go right into their mouths or bellies or under tents,
Oh, well, I'll tell
We'll
you
keep
what.
them warm for you guys. Yep, absolutely.
Oh, you guys are beautiful. So you've encouraged us so much today. Thank you. God
Thank you for
bless
your
you.
support
All
and
right.
recognition.
All right. Well, Kelly, we need to line up some more friends and neighbors, right?
That's right.
If you know an organization that should be spotlighted on Friends and Neighbors, just hit our website, 955thefish.com, and you can organize or represent an organization there.